I used to be, fascinated by the number. Everything is cheap here. When you build cheap, the labor is relatively cheaper. So you can build a large number of the buildings. You'll find a lot of things quite opposite to the Western world. When you build cheap, you buy cheap, then you sell cheap, then you get something cheap. It's just a matter of the quality you can bear. Sometimes we're joking like we build lots of treasures. I've been optimistic about it, and I kind of think, okay, maybe 5 years, in 10 years, or 15 or 20 years, the standard will getting higher because we're getting richer. Actually not. It's the same. It's nothing changed. A little bit higher. Well, when you build more, you consume more energy. People tend to, simply demolish things because it's cheap. So they don't respect the thing they actually build because they build cheap. So it's getting worn out fast. So we have to rebuild it. So everything runs really fast. So the life circle of the building getting very much shorter than the other part of the world. So we consume too much energy for that because energy is cheap too. In China, you barely to find anything older than 100 years. Mostly like building like 40 years. We keep repeating the same mistakes 100 times. In the city scale, but the whole city, the whole country is repeating their mistake. The modernist urban planning has a lot of problems. In China, the city planning code is very strange because it's a combination of Soviet Union type and also American type. So we adopt American way and the Soviet Union way. It mixed together. It's like it become very bizarre. I kind of rethinking this kind of thing. So that's why we started to initiate the research department called Urbanus Research Bureau (URB), using the research as the tool to direct our research design, the city planning method, the principles, the rules, code. A lot of them are not updated. Someone got to start to do this, so we push this thing actually to work. So this is something we thought we can contribute. We figured it out. We use the design to express our opinion. So what do we call it? A research lead design. We need to actually bridge the academic research and the practice, architectural practice. A lot of architects, they are not quite understand what we're doing. They say, why you are doing this? We have the principle, we have the rules, right? The city is supposedly like this. They have to be 100 meter wide. They have to be like, graded. We have to be zoomed. This is something they are still think that way. They thought it's correct.